This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. We're at Osmotics Cosmeceuticals, basically a pioneer in cosmeceutical treatments of hair and skin for consumers for close to 20 years here. I'm with the founder, CEO, and owner. Let me ask you, first of all, Francine, what got you involved in this type of industry?
Well, you know what? I'm a baby boomer. And my husband and I actually started the company about 18 years ago. And I have extremely sensitive skin. And there were lots of things that I just couldn't use out on the market. And we wanted to bring a real difference in skincare. We want to make a real difference in skincare because there's so many things out there that don't work. Sure. So we wanted to bring products that really had scientifically proven ingredients in them and that were clinically validated. That's what really, makes me want to come to my job every day is our products really give visible benefits.
So really, back when you started the company there, the industry was lacking something you felt, and you really were able to provide it.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, that was back, in 1993 when we first incorporated. Right. We put the products on the market in 1995, and no one had really heard of cosmeceuticals. They're really cosmetics with a pharmaceutical benefit. So there wasn't really a lot out there. There was a lot of marketing and hype and pretty packaging, but not many things that really did what they promised.
So basically, if somebody out there is looking to try a new product out there on their skin, really our whole education is whoever can throw the biggest marketing dollar at us. Really, we're reading the biggest ad in the papers out there and the TV, but quite honestly, that can leave us a lot of times misinformed, and you wanted to really educate and inform the consumer past the hype.
That's exactly right. That's why we develop a scientific advisory board, and we go to different medical universities and biotech companies, and we want to provide that education for the consumers so they can jump on our website, check out our clinical studies, our clinical data. We like to answer questions. We provide all of the ingredients for the customer and the consumer. So we wanted to bring that real point of difference. We feel like an educated consumer is going to be an Osmotics consumer. So we try to bring straightforward, honest information out there.
So this is really where science meets beauty.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit more about the scientific board you have. What happens out there before something actually hits the shelf?
Well, we get lots of things that come across our desk. We vet them with our advisors. We look at things that really have that clinical pedigree. They're very unique in the industry, and most importantly, they provide benefits that you can see. So when we say a product's going to smooth lines and wrinkles, it's going to do that. So that's what we look for, and we make sure that the ingredients have that clinical validation. That's what makes us so different.
Someone out there, let's say, who's viewing, they maybe have a skin problem out there. Really, when you go down that road, it's kind of a lonely journey, many times overwhelming with all the information out there. Tell me how your 4-step system really simplifies that process.
Well, that's a great point, because what we're finding with consumers is there's so much out there. How do you plow through all the clutter? We basically take anti-aging in 4 steps: cleanse, correct, defend, protect. Aging is a very complex process. It's a multi-factor process, so you can't just address one type of aging. We address environmental aging, intrinsic aging, and photo aging. So if you use our 4-step system, it's very simple, it's very direct, it's easy to use, and most importantly, you get results. But there's not one magic bullet or one magic anti-wrinkle cream that's going to do it all. It's a 4-step system, very simple, but it's consistency of using it day in and day out. And in 10 years, you will look 10 to 15 to 20 years younger. Whether you're 20 or you're 40 or you're 70 or you're 80, you can have great skin, you can have healthy skin. It's just about the consistency and using the right products.
Talking about a complete system. There is no magic bullet. Speaking of some of the bullets that you have been pioneered, many firsts out there that you've brought to the public. Let's start back in 95. Share with us the vitamin C antioxidant patch. What's that all about?
At that time, the patch, the transdermal patch, much like the estrogen patch, that was one of the fastest growing segments in the pharma world. And so we thought that's such a great way to get ingredients into the skin. And at that point, no one was really talking about vitamin C because it's very unstable. And if you put it in a cream, it's going to break down before it gets into the skin. By putting vitamin C in a patch, it stabilizes it. It's in a powder form. It goes right into the skin overnight for up to 8 hours while you sleep. So you're literally saturating the tissue or the wrinkle with vitamin C. We went on to do clinical studies at Thomas Jefferson Medical School in Philadelphia, got great results, and that was the first product that launched our brand. And I have the patent on that product. So It's still one of our most popular products.
In 2002, you got the product, Breakthrough Product of the Year with FNS. What is that?
FNS is a product called Follicle Nutrient Serum, and it's a natural way to improve the hair loss. It's for hair loss. We can't say that it grows hair, but it's for fine, thinning hair. A lot of women, after they reach 35, because of hormone fluctuations, notice thinning hair. We've gotten tremendous results with this product. It's natural, it's safe, it's great to use for men as well, but we get fantastic results, and you're going to see thicker, healthier, fuller hair.
Obviously, you're here at the 20-year mark in business. You basically set out and done what you wanted to do back in '95 there. Share with us the newest product you'd like to share out there.
The newest product is a product called the Micropeel Skin Resurfacing System. A lot of people are afraid to use things that are going to peel the skin. This is a safe, natural peel that gets rid of the dead skin and reveals the fresher, smooth, younger, healthier skin underneath. Again, it's a 3-step system, very easy to use. If you're not ready to go to the dermatologist for something really invasive, this is a non-invasive way to really jumpstart your anti-aging skincare regimen. It's the Micropeel Skin Resurfacing System. Very gentle, organic ingredients. You see results after 30 days.
Quite honestly, folks can really hurt their skin if they're putting too many things on it. Is it possible to overstimulate your skin, and what are the risks in that?
Absolutely. We really believe in a simplified skin care regimen. Your skin responds best to simplicity. You can over-cleanse, you can over-exfoliate, you can over-moisturize. You really have to find the steps that are right for you. And when you start with Osmotics, we have skincare experts that will tell you exactly what you need to be using, and we believe that less is more. Your skin's a pretty amazing organ. So with just a few steps to combat those different types of aging, the natural aging, environmental, and photoaging, you can really make a difference in slowing down the process and turning back the clock.
Obviously, you have an overall skin product out there, or hair for anything. What about somebody who has a targeted area they really want to target in on? Are you able to shop by concern?
Absolutely. If you have, say, lines on the forehead, or you have expression lines around the eyes, crow's feet, or nasolabial areas, we have products called non-surgical alternatives, and they're kind of the last step before a plastic surgery. And they really do quite a nice job. We know now how to formulate our products so they can penetrate the skin more effectively and really have a visible effect.
Folks, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. If you take a look at the website right there, you're going to see their full line of skin as well as hair care products they have. And you can also see the testimonials right there online as well. You're really in tune to a lot of the people out there, what their needs are. You have a lot of scientists on your panel there, but really you like being out there with the folks. What about somebody who wants to meet you? Where can they find you?
Well, they can come right down here. I travel a lot, but we're located right in Lodo. I do lots of personal appearances at Nordstrom stores across the country. Check out our event schedule online, and definitely come visit us at our shop down here, our corporate headquarters in Lodo on Wazee Street.
Wonderful. I imagine out there consumer safety, product safety is something very important to you as well as them. Sometimes it's just as important what you put in a product as what you keep out.
Exactly. We don't use any artificial colors, any artificial fragrances. We're gluten-free, we're cruelty-free. So we try to combine the best of science and nature. So no artificial colors or fragrances, very low levels of very active preservatives. So it's an organic, natural line. If people have sensitive skin, it's the great line for somebody that's got sensitive skin, because I have sensitive skin. So if you're looking for more of that natural, organic line, we satisfy that as well.
Locally headquartered here in Denver, how important is it for giving back?
You know, we're so excited to be in Denver. We've been here 20 years now, been in business 18 years, so we love to give back to the Denver community. They've been very supportive of Osmotics, and we like to do lots of things to support the local community. We've donated to lots of charities, the Gathering Place, and things like that. So, whenever we can, we try to give back to the community and keep all of our manufacturing here as well. Everything is headquartered right here in beautiful Denver, Colorado.
Share with us. Obviously, the viewers know it's available online right there. They can ship it right to their home and let their shopping with their fingers there. But what about if they want to go to some of the bigger stores that you have? Where can they find it?
They can find it at the Nordstrom stores across the country, most of the Dillard stores in the Southeast, all the Dillard store in this area. In New York, we're at the lovely Henry Bendel's right on Fifth Avenue, right across from Tiffany's. We're in lots of boutiques. Online, we're in dermstore.com, a lot of the online beauty sites.
You spoke a little bit earlier about non-evasive. People are really looking for that. I mean, they're looking for a way they can get things done. How is technology able to help there?
Well, we have a great new technology called light emitting diode, or LED. It's actually not new. It's been around. NASA developed it about 25 years ago. We were the first to bring it into the field of cosmeceuticals. It's based on certain wavelengths of light, and they found that different wavelengths of light can penetrate the skin and help to reduce fine lines, wrinkles, sun damage, hyperpigmentation. What I love about it, it's very helpful for your skin. It actually makes your skin function more healthfully. It's non-invasive, and you see a difference in 2 or 3 treatments. And it's a treatment that we offer free as a service to our customers at the Nordstroms and the Dillards across the country. So it doesn't replace the products, but it's a wonderful adjunct to the products, and it speeds up the results of the products.
Wonderful, kind of a fun facelift.
Yes, it's the closest thing to a non-surgical facelift is what we call it. And you really do see results very quickly.
Wonderful. Once again, folks, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. You're going to see their website information there. You can check out all the different lines they have as far as skin and hair. Check out those testimonials as well. And like she said earlier, like them there on Facebook. She'll keep you apprised of some of the beauty tips out there they can share with you, as well as some of the locations she's at. You might be able to walk in and actually meet her there as well and answer some of your questions. Remember, that is Osmotics Cosmeceuticals, located here in Denver, Colorado. This is Gary Atensu with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.